What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're here for episode 12 of the Hollywood Tech Honey Hunters, our custom dynasty here in NCAA 14 College Football Revamped. If you missed the last episode, it concluded the offseason in which we had a spinning wheel of doom which determined whether or not our top 5 players left the team via the transfer portal or recommitted, and all we did was lose one player. No big deal, right? We just lost Crease McCool, who's the all-time leader in receptions in a career game and season. All-time leader in rushing touchdowns in a career game season, in a career game season for yards. That's you can fix that, huh? You're not going to miss it. He ends up transferring to bigger and brighter pastures. Word on the street is Penn State has locked him in to be a part of their running back rotation. And we're like, you know what? We're fine. We kept Tito Williams. We kept some of the dogs on the defensive side of the ball. We kept our 7-foot tight end. We're going to rock and roll week 1 against a team in the state of Florida and reestablish ourselves. And we got absolutely smoked. The only touchdown we got was set up because we got like 86 yards on a Tito Williams kickoff. We lost 48-7, got absolutely pumped by a South Florida school that I was firmly expecting us to be on the opposite end of this and lay the smackdown 48-7 to them. So there are a lot of doubters right now that maybe we lost not just a glue guy, not just the all-time record leader, but we lost an identity on the offensive side of the ball when Crease McCool decided to leave via the transfer portal. So in today's episode, we have a massive matchup here to try to shock the world against number 13, Central Florida. We're going to get week 4 against Florida International. We got week 5 against Arkansas State, week 6 against Marshall. So we're going to condense some of these highlights so we can get through this one. And today's episode is just going to hopefully be, a way of us turning the ship back around, because next episode, episode 13, it is going to be Jocks versus Nerds 2 as we take on the 3rd-ranked Stanford. We can't start thinking about that one. We need to shock the world here, bounce back against a ranked Central Florida. Quick look at our recruiting board. We have our first 4-star recruit, and we are slowly starting to lose the lead. But hey, you know what? I feel like you beat Central Florida. They're the number 1 team. Maybe we can. I don't know. I haven't been in tapped with NCAA 14 enough to know that if you beat a team that's ahead of you in recruiting, does that shuffle the rankings a little bit? But it is very much on the outside looking in here for Jorge Conley, the 4-star, the only 4-star that's ever been interested in jumping to our team. But everywhere else, I'm feeling all right. Our athletes are tried, tested, and true recruiting. Like, they know. The athletes now, when you're coming out of high school, if you are a 3-star athlete, you are looking at Hollywood Tech. Unfortunately, we are starting to lose a little bit of ground here. A couple diamonds that we found. I would say that anytime you get a 3-star that looks like they're going to be 75 plus, like, you did the work to go and have them commit to your team. So we really do want to start to close the gap here. Glenn Allen and Dan Lloyd. Hopefully we can get them. Are they close to a pro day? Or just a visit here, actually? That's getting close there. I mean, that's where you can get your big swing. I want both these guys. We need both of these guys. And you know what? The best way to get excitement back in the program and these commits reinvested and thinking about Hollywood Tech is shocking the world against a ranked opponent. And we've been able to beat giant killers. We beat Stanford last year, who was ranked. Felt pretty good. We almost beat Miami last year, and they were ranked. You look at the ratings, yeah, everything is in Central Florida's flavor. Yeah, Corso is taking them. But look at our goddamn team, man. We are fighting to stay all-time above 500, which I think is honestly pretty damn respectable, given that we just started as a brand new program. This is the first game of. They're shot. They're 11th ranked. They haven't done anything to prove that ranking. This is their first week. Maybe we're going to be able to catch them off guard. Maybe they're going to be rusty. Maybe the ass whooping that we took is going to have us more prepared for this matchup. Or maybe this is going to be another week where we lose 60-0 and I rage quit at halftime. We will see. The biggest question, though, going into this week's game is the quarterback spot. Bob Podolski. So last year, Vince Miller, for those who don't remember, Vince Miller led us to our shock upset over Stanford. And since that time, he's held a special place, given the biggest win in school history. That, obviously he's a more traditional quarterback. He is an athlete. He's not someone that's coming from like a specific background like Bob Podolski, who's a shot putter from an Olympic training. And the 85 accuracy, sometimes you feel that with Vince Miller. But for how our offense operates, the 99 throw power of Bob Podolski is just unmatched. And if Miller had 90, You know, if he had an arm that could get... He has a noodle arm. 84 throw power is pretty bad, all things considered. So I'm thinking Bob Podolski right now for how our offense operates. Clearly, he's not the best quarterback on the roster. He's QB3 talent-wise. But for what we ask our quarterback to do in our offense, I think at least against Central Florida, he gives us the best shot. Because our best shot at winning is going to be hitting the deep ball. Hitting the huge money plays. And Miller can't do that consistently enough. Bob Podolski at least has the arm to give us a shot. Oh, yeah, no worries there. Only a 20-point overall difference. Right on. Let's go, baby. Packed house again in Hollywood Tech. Fans were very disappointed last time. But we have packed the house yet again to try and shock the world. God, man, just the lack of juice. That should not happen. We get good blocking there, but the fact that he is able to get tackled from behind, there's Chris McCool. Chris McCool is gone in that situation. We've gone from a all-out 95, 96, 97 speed back to a guy that's a power back. Bob? Wake up, Bob! I think we go right back to that play. That worked well. An accurate pass, and that's an easy first down. Look, they're bringing the star safety there. Just throw right to Bob. Holds on to it. Gets jacked up, but holds on for 17. Oh, my God, that was there. No, not even. That was not a bad throw. The slant was there, and Bob Podolski inaccurate. Y was wide open. That was a gain of 15. And Bob Podolski threw it about 2 yards. Fuck's sakes. I'm feeling every bit of that 60 whatever accuracy. See, that's the downside. Vince Miller would have made that throw. Like, and then the inverse of that. I throw something like that, that's picked off. They throw something like that, my guy doesn't know what sport he's playing. So, oh, the football? There's a football out here? Jesus Christ, man, come on. Throw me a bone. I do not want 2 weeks in a row. The rule is we go down 21. The second half we can sit out because there's just no way. Man, when you're quarterback, when you're 5'10", 190-pound quarterback, is doing that. Our team's lost its magic, man. I didn't think Chris McCool was our magic, but we've lost it. Yeah, they're going to press Tito Williams at the line. Honestly, no safety over top. I like this. I like that a lot. I mean, see, look, that's all we got. That we literally have seen in back-to-back drives, the dilemma we have at quarterback. First drive, if we have the Vince Miller in, not a pick. This drive, if Vince Miller's in, does he have enough throw power to get that ball there? Probably not. Interesting offense here, though. Central Florida, they got Richards, who was a five-star athlete when he was recruited. They have Keene, who I believe is Fresno State's quarterback IRL right now, and he's playing pretty well. So they got some playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. In real life, I think we're about a year. Once we get through this year, I think we'll be caught up to real life in terms of like the rosters and stuff. But yeah, there's definitely still names you'll recognize if you're super into college football. They got playmakers here, Central Florida. Give me that! Yes! House call! House call! Oh, it's close. I appreciate that. I appreciate the shit out of that, man. We are giant killers. We'll come out against an equally shit Florida team in South Florida and lose and get spanked. You give us a ranked opponent, we always play up. Let's get something good here. Let's go, Shaq. You're 7-4. Oh, yeah, baby. You're not stopping a motivated Jaquiz Shaq, who got some big offers to go elsewhere in the transfer portal, but decided to leave and re-enter. And look at that. Takes 3 guys with him into the end zone. And the Honey Hunters are shocking the world here in the first quarter. Oh, God damn it. I don't think this guy's a dual threat. I think we're making him look like a dual threat. All right, we got a bend, don't break, likely holding to a field goal attempt type scenario here. 3rd and 10. Let's go Wilkinson. All-time school leader in sacks. Let's bring a little juice. And that is out of bounds. What is Central Florida gonna do? They're gonna blink. They're gonna go for it. You know what? I respect that. We'll go a nice cover 3. It's all about getting pressure, though. When he's had time, he's honestly just been able to tuck and run it efficiently. But when we get pressure, he gets a little scaredy cat. Look at that. They go short of the sticks. That is going to be another turnover for the Honey Hunters defense. And where in the hell was this a week ago against South Florida? Like, it's the thing that makes me think we'll never go undefeated. Even when our team is like 90s, we always have one dumbass loss in us every year. Bring quarterback. That last second, we're like, hey, you can play running back, right? That's that combo right there. That's that year 1. They've been here since the beginning type chemistry. Bob Podolsky on a rope. That was a little bit of a noodle arm there. I mean, maybe Bob's getting a little tired, a little fatigued. 4th and 11. Let's at least see what this looks like. We're at the 50. Probably want to play defense here, but you know what? We live on the wild side. Holy shit! We've made the call at quarterback, the right one. We go to our own Travis Hunter. Lewis Hicks, who's wide receiver 3, corner 2. What a play by Bob. That right there is validation. That right there is Bob Podolsky saying to us, I'm your quarterback 1. I was all along. Fuck this other guy with the noodle arm. 3rd and 9. All the momentum. You'd hate to, give them a chance to get some points here before halftime. They do get the ball to start the second half. Let's just see if we can get a good play to go in the favor of the good guys. Oh my God, Lewis Hicks! What a play! That ball was in no man's land, and he came out of nowhere looking like Superman. What a grab. He almost had a sack on the last drive. Where was this a week ago? I thought my team was dead on arrival. Let's go, Bob. Run him over, Bob. You're 270. Bob, don't slide. We know that. Nothing there, man. Take the points. Go up 24-7. Come on, Tito, getting pressed. That safety's probably going to double up. Don't matter. Yeah! Again, where was this last week? Huh? Oh, come on, Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets there first. I think that's McCray. Cleans it up. Hell of a pass rush. First sack of the game for the Honey Hunters. That man diving PBU. Travis Phillips. This defense has been elite today after giving up 50 to South Florida last week. Gotta get another one. Oh my God, that's 5. That gotta be a single game record. I don't think we've ever, that might even be a single game record for yards, let alone tutties. There we go. Bob Podolsky, quarterback 1 era has begun. That's going right up there on the Mount Rushmore of Hollywood Tech wins, especially for Bob Podolsky. Through a garbage interception, responded with almost 400 yards and a record-breaking 5-touchdown performance on a big stage. Maybe it's not as big as Vince Miller's Stanford win, but still, a ranked win like this that was utter dominance at least gives us confidence that we have the right guy under center for our team for the remainder of the year. Injuries aside, because we had injuries last year that had Ball Podolsky come in and kind of save the day, right the ship once Vince Miller went down. I'd like it to not get to that again this year. I'd like just a clean bill of health. We have our strength, which is our deep ball passing game. And if that's gone, I mean, we're probably not going to beat a whole lot of teams. But as long as we got Big Bob and Tito Williams out there, we got a shot. Take a look at the stats here today. Podolsky, 368 yards, 5 touchdowns. The interception was garbage, but the big play was there. The run game is disgusting. We're going to keep on keeping on there. 62 and a tutty for Jaquez Shack. 96 and a tutty for the two-way player Lewis Hicks. 40 and a tutty for Keith Alexander. 160 and 2 touchdowns for the legendary Tito Williams. On the defensive side of the ball, we got a sack from McCray. We got a big pick from Travis Phillips. And the Honey Hunters have gained some momentum. Come on, man. We beat the shit out of South Florida and we get even bigger. Gap lost. I'll tell you right now, at this point, see ya. You don't want to be here? See ya. All right, week 6 at Marshall, shaping up to be a big one. That is where we get our first wave of recruits coming to visit. We're going to have Cam Allen. We're going to have Jeff Patterson, Trey Williams, and Ben Battle. So we need to make sure that one against Marshall is circled, that we go out and have a dominating performance. And I was mistaken. Before we get into week 4 here against Florida International, where we are predicted to win, this is an important game for us because of how we played against South Florida. Because what we did against Central Florida, that's our potential. That is our ceiling, but we have not proven that we can play to our ceiling consistently. So this is a make-right that, like, all right, South Florida is what it is. Week 1, we weren't ready, we weren't prepared, weren't locked in, but that was the it woke us up. So we're predicted to win this one. We're going to give them the same respect we give everyone. But I thought Crease McCool transferred to Penn State. And here we go looking around. Missouri, 5th in the nation right now in rushing, transferred to the SEC. Okay. Best of luck to you. Hope we don't see ya. Hope we don't see you at some point. It's been a minute. It has been a minute since we've had a Tito Williams kick. He's been doing it on offense, special teams. You've seen that's been the team's game plan. That's a good one. That's a good start. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. The balls to go for it on 4th and 9, but momentum's at an all-time high with Hollywood Tech. Why does our run game have to be so difficult? Just please give me, like, Florida International shouldn't dominate us in the trenches. This should be like a week that, like, all right, maybe it's even 50-50. We get some, they get some. It's not completely one-sided. We got Hightower subbing in. Got some speed to him. No power, though, right? Let's take out the 230-pound power back on the goal line situation. I love that. 4th and goal. You silly? What, are you silly? Come on, Tito. Fuck! Come on! Oh, he went backwards! What an idiot! Punt? Yeah! Let's go, Tito. Make up for the drop. Make up for the drop! What a return! 33 yards on the punt. 1st and goal. All right, we got the power back out there this time. Come on. Hey, here we go. First career touchdown, Shannon Wyatt. Maybe that can be the morale boost that our run game needs. Finally getting a rushing touchdown. Ooh, that's smart. You gonna press him? You know he's gonna make up for the drop. You know he's gonna make up for the drop. I think the best thing right now where our offense is at is that if the other team doesn't have a good secondary, that play is going to be on against any opponent. Eventually, we'll run up probably Stanford against a team that's like, all right, they got a good corner. They got a corner that has speed that can match speed with speed. For the most part, that play won't be on. But if you're pressing with these guys that have like 88, 89 speed, every day I'm taking that shot. Third and 3, we're going to try to keep this one on the ground, getting a little momentum with our run game. It is raining. We saw the Tito Williams drop. I've seen drops from Florida National. Just a tough game to want to establish the run. Third and goal on the 1. I'll do what coach wants. I think kicking a field goal probably the smart thing to equalize what they've scored, but I'd hate to just not be aggressive here. Don't need to anyway. Shannon Wyatt gets in for his second touchdown of the day. All right, they got a garbage time touchdown, but it didn't matter. I mean, it would have been nice to get that shutout on the touchdown front, but we handled business. Shannon Wyatt, the running back who's done nothing all year, and I don't think that's necessarily on him. I think it's been some blocking issues. The way the games have gone, gets a nice player of the game under his belt, which hopefully can spark some momentum as we rattle off a 2-game win streak, handling business against Florida National 21-9. Statistically speaking, not big game throwing the football. Didn't need to. The weather conditions definitely played into it. Massive drops on both sides of the football. So, I mean, when Bob Podolski needed to make a big play, he did it. 77 yards and a touchdown. We're able to control the clock, ignore the ugly 2.9 yards per rush. 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did the job. Obviously, we got Tito Williams on the scoreboard there with a 52-yard touchdown. The defense was very, very good here today. Tremont Green with a TFL and a sack. Talon Wilkinson, 2 TFLs and a sack. As the boys are playing real good football right now. We got a lot more players ready to visit. I think we just sell it on Marshall. Everyone visits during Marshall Week, and we make that our second most important game remain on the schedule after Stanford. Up next, we got some Sun Belt action as the 2-1 Honey Hunters take on the undefeated Arkansas State Red Wolves, I think is what they're called. And Corsa's actually taking them. The disrespect. What do they got going on? Undefeated, but who they beat? They beat... So, even though Kreese McCool is going off, Mizzou is not playing particularly... You know, I'll give them that. That is a very impressive win. I don't know where that ranks. I think our Central Florida win's a little bit better than that because Central Florida was ranked. But anytime a Sun Belt team can beat a SEC team, you got to give... This is going to be a tough game, man. Respect Arkansas State. Oh, my God. Right into the hands of Chambliss, the Georgia transfer. 4-star recruit formerly. Arguably the most accredited player on this team in terms of high school ranking. And that is never going to be any easier for him to get his first turnover as a Honey Hunter. Oh, did we splash on him? We try to splash on him right away. First play, shot. They're in a good defense to stop this. Well, why not? Why not? Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Break a tackle. Try again, second to go after 2 rushing time. I feel like we got a little something going in the red zone last week. Arkansas State, though, different type of beast on the defensive line. And we really do not want to settle here. We got all the momentum. And if we can let them get off the hook here with either a field goal or we go for it on 4th down, you know how we like to play. So... should have been picked. It's nice every now and again because we probably average 2 dropped interceptions a game that other people drop passes. But that's not beat around the bush. We probably should have been punished there. If we were playing a bigger school, probably punished. Come on, 4th down, baby. Oh my God, he had it and dropped it. How? Drop pick and then a drop touchdown. So I guess the football karma has a way of even things out. Fuck. Back-to-back weeks dropped. Like that's almost reviewable that he had it 2 feet down and then dropped it after. Brutal. Makes you think it was still the right call to go for that. If he holds on to that, that's a touchdown. That was the right play call. The right time to be aggressive. We got, I'll tell you right now, Lane Hatcher. I remember when I was making my Madden draft classes. He was putting up some pretty big numbers back in the day at Arkansas State. They had like a 2-quarterback system. He is absolutely not a dual threat. He's a pocket passer, and he's doing shit like that. 3rd and 5. Kind of in no man's land. We get a stop here. I don't really know what they're going to do. Great pass rush there from Wilkinson. Sends it to Rosie. Good pass there to brick wall. 4th and 5, and they are going to go for it. We'll go to a nice cover 2. Zone's been working for us. Let's get another turnover. It's on you, Wilkinson. He's had a good day so far against the right tackle. Gets hit with a spin move. Oh, it's a good throw. Long ass drive. Going like 90-some yards. They've earned it. That was just too easy, man. We got properly punished. Should have took the 3. I mean, no, we shouldn't have. We should have caught the fucking touchdown. This style here. Big, we have 1 completion. There's just no consistency with our team. It is what it is, man. Like, what is that? 0 blocking. Can't even give us a shot. At this point, we're at that point of no return. Now, I'm not happy that Tito Williams is not out there, but we get other playmakers. With that. Beats his man. Get a 2 for 1. Touchdown here. Touchdown to start the second half. Oh, pressing Tito Williams at the top of the screen. If we can get protection, might be able to make... Yes! It's cheesy, but it's all we know. And it's what the people want. Oh, Shaq, what a grab. The 7-footer in space. 32 yards. Where's Tito? He's not getting pressed. Not a great look. Especially with how our D-lines played, O-lines played today. I don't know what we're going to do. Take the points? Try to take the points. 4th and 20 is going for it, really? All right. They have a decent kicker, but... Oh, man. I'd hate to just cheese the slants, but that's winnable there for Alexander. 6, 7. Jump ball! Lucky that wasn't picked. That's the only way to say that. What? They both... It looks like it hit my guy's shoulder pad. They both missed it? Oh, my God. Two 4th down turnovers. That one there was lucky. First one, drop, touchdown. And that's how, you know, you're down in a game like this. And look, my guy just fucking backwards. And throw 15 on there. Face mask. It's a hold. It's coming back. That was after the play, but it's a loss 18. Here we go, Wells. What a rip. B.D. Wells. Defense trying to get a stop. Oh, sit in a nice cover, too. Don't get beat over top. Cover your space. I'm not so worried getting beat over top. I'm worried about them throwing it short and us missing tackles. That was close. Very close, but the defense gets us a 3-and-out. Let's go, Bob. Bob, don't slide. Okay, we're going to get 3 slants going to the right. Let's go. 2:24, quick stop, get the ball back, go win this thing. Here we go, that's a sack. I don't know who got there. Is it the freshman? Was it B.D. Wells? It was one of the two. Big 9-7. Talon Wilkinson's pressure is there. Oh, no. Our running back's out for a week. That's fantastic. 2nd and 14. We get a stop here. We got to probably start using our timeouts. They throw. They loft it. He's wide open. Come on. That can't happen. Let them score. You got to let them score and try to get the ball back. If not, they're just going to kill the clock off. This might be almost... That's not... This might be our shot. It's the guy right there. That is the guy right... He drops like a slant. He'll drop a wide open slant, but he'll make it over the shoulder sideline grab. 40-some yards downfield. Shaq, keep it in bounds, get that first down. I think right now we let the clock roll. And then we debate, do we go to overtime if we can get in? Go ahead, Bob! I think we play for overtime. I think we're the better team. And if we get more time, hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Usually we're hyper aggressive, but I think going to OT is the right call. Come on, man. We can't bite on the read option like that to a team that doesn't run the football. Like, this is like an air raid offense, and their quarterback has been just tucking and running it all day with a lot of success. Come on, Hicks. Lewis Hicks pops him. Too easy. I don't run and play action. Just because we've ran the ball so much on first down today, they might think, oh, they're going to run it. Nope, we're going to throw it to Alexander. He is 5'7". I suppose that does work against him. But I'm not going to say that was a drop. It looked like more like a contested jump ball. Maybe we're lucky that wasn't picked. I'm on the argument. Bring that shit down, bro. Oh, what a grab. Hightower, and he makes a tackle. Backup running back due to injury. What a grab. That's a momentum boost because he's got to be our starter next week against Marshall. We're going to go for it. No, we're going to punt it. Kick it. 28-28. Oh, Shaq. Stay aggressive. Foot on their throats. They're rattled. Ricky Hightower's in. 3-yard touchdown. Very quick. Scores. Back to back. Oh, beautiful. Big time sack. Green, the freshman. He's made a couple big plays there. Him and B.D. Wells in the interior have been solid. 4th and 11. Stop here. And this is a very, very professional win. Game that we didn't deserve to win, but we got hot when it mattered in the second half. DeMarcane off his blocks, and it's a game over. Let's go. 2 overtime win for the Honey Hunters. 3 in a row with a big one next week against Marshall with all the recruits visiting. ESPN Classic, what a showing in the second half. Ricky Hightower, backup running back, comes in, gets 2 touchdowns in overtime. Bob Podolsky, another. He has 9 touchdowns in 2 weeks, which for, what is he, a 72 overall quarterback with below 70 accuracy. Pat myself on the back, Pat Tom Savage on the back. We got these guys playing at a very, very high level. That is a top 10 all-time game for us, which we'll take a look at that. Bob Podolsky, 3 touchdowns, 267 yards, no picks, clean game of football. Podolsky had a couple big scrambles. Hightower got the run there, 77 yards to Quiz Shack. Hightower with a touchdown. Tito Williams with a touchdown. Greg Webb with a touchdown. On the defensive side of the ball, Chambliss was all over the place. 9 tackles, a TFL, and a pick. Tremont Green, well, he's not a freshman, he's a JUCO. The big 6'7" D tackle, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks. Kane with a sack. And that is, honestly, team football in the second half. Special teams got us some good returns. Defense got turnovers and stops when they needed to. Offense did the damn thing. What a win. Maybe we shouldn't have scheduled everything with Marshall. They actually got it solid this year. The battle of the 3-and-1s. Corso is taking the Honey Hunters. We have all the prospects, all the recruits in for a visit, so we need a big-time showing on the offensive side of the ball in particular. As one lines up for the conference, we are tied for first. Georgia Southern only has a tiebreaker because they have a divisional win right now. Marshall, though, looking... I mean, this is a big one. Marshall's probably a little disrespected, too, because they're 0-1 in the conference, even though they are 3-1 overall. So this is a big one here for Division A here in the Sun Belt. But we have all the momentum right now. Plus with the pressure... I mean, the pressure might make it more difficult, but this needs to be a win. God damn, Marshall has a 90 overall offense. Jesus Christ. That'll do it. 95 quarterback Grant Wells. 93 running back Rasheen Ali. I don't know who A. Harrison is, but a 90 left tackle. So I think we're going to go heavy Talon Wilkinson against the right tackle on this matchup. Oh, pressing him, are you? You going to press him? Oh, that's a face mask. 15. No! We go Wyatt. Wyatt actually back. I thought we were going to miss him for this week. He is back, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, 23 yards. Let's punch this one in. Get the touchdown. Get the touchdown. Untouched. What a drive. Controlling the clock. Best defense against a 90-plus offense, and Marshall has to keep him off the field. Oh, we'll just start with the sack. No. Come on, Wilkinson. We're going to try to just, again, play zone. I think that's still our best chance. Wilkinson, oh, he gets stonewalled by the running back. That is just chucked up there. I mean, we give up just as many of those. The other team's defenses drop as many of those picks. But again, another drop pick, which is brutal. They're going to attempt a long field goal. They nail it, 45 yards. Terrible sack. Can't take that. See, it's like if we weren't having the recruits, I'd probably run the football a little bit more. And now we're stuck. Not pressing Tito, get Alexander, Webb. Hey, now, there we go. It doesn't all have to be Tito. We got guys that can make plays. We got great athletes on this offense. Stupid. Fucking, what a dumb turnover. What? Just got sold out by the interior of the line. Come on, you fucking idiots. Holy face, let's go, force the drop. Finally, someone else gets a little drop of Rooskies in the red zone. That's a win. Damn. Fumble! Well, that's good. That looked like one of those ones that he was down, but never know. Could get a little home cooking. Please no review. Please no review. I think it's going to get overturned, but I've seen crazier things. Ah, yeah, he's down. But maybe, I don't know, maybe not. It was ruled touchdown on the field. Yeah, it looked like it. You know what? Also, it's also, you know, we play to our rating. I feel like if you have a team that's like a 70 overall, which is we're not even that, but some weeks you're going to be good, and then other weeks you're going to play to your rating. It's not like we're a 85 overall team that's this hot and cold, and some weeks we look like we can beat everyone, and other weeks we can't stop a runny nose. No, we're a bad team that can play well, and other weeks we play to our rating. Blitz here. We know they've been settling for field goals, so let's put pressure on their quarterback. Hopefully he doesn't get this out quick. The screen. That's you, Sanders. Business decision, I guess, by Sanders there. Didn't want to get run over. Knows Rasheen Ali's going to the league. Doesn't want to get put on his highlight reel. Oh my God, that's a cuttable offense. Honestly, if he wasn't leading the team in interceptions, his ass is fucking cut. Especially we got all those recruits here. They think we play that kind of football. We play business decision football. I don't know. We were winning. We've been winning this game for a while, and we deserve to lose it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Pressure of all the recruits is getting to my team. Guys making business decisions. Like, you know what it is? It's guys, you know, some of these recruits might take their job. They decide they want to come here. So Jeff Smith, whoever the fuck that was, could have made the tackle, knows he's out of a job if we bring in a recruit at his position. So they'll probably want to self-sabotage the team here. Selfishly, we got a bunch of selfish pricks. Let's go, Bob. Come on, Tito, this is you. Where's the splash play, man? Where's the splash play, man? All right, the slants we've got them going. I did dog Bob Podolsky and his slant ability, but we've got it going a little bit. Come on, Tito. There we go. No drop. No drops. That was a quick response. We needed that. Trying to get the momentum shift would be huge if our defense can get a stop. Let's go Wilkinson against the right tackle. Hits a kind of unnecessary spin move, but look at that. Pursuit to the football and a decision from our... I'm telling you, if I have a 90 offense, I go for it here. Watch for the fake. Very surprised, man. You're 3-1 on the road. I would go for that. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just Tom Savage. Because then you're also giving it to one of the most dangerous return man in college football history. Tito Williams, 35-yard punt. We're already in field goal range. There we go, Shaq. What a man. Shaq's ability. He would have been, like, he's on, I don't even think he's, what is he, 70? 68, 69, something like that. He was in the portal. He would have been a massive loss. What a player. I hope some of these athletes that we're recruiting are defensive guys. I really do. Defensive guys that can tackle. Defensive guys that can not over pursue. That'd be great. Defensive guys that can catch the football would be great as well. So we got them in a 3rd and 6. Weird. I think they'd go for it, but like, there's enough time that they could kick the field goal and trust their defense. I would think not. But that's a long one. 4th and 6. What is Marshall going to do? Are they going to continue with the coward play calling? No. They're going to go for it. So we'll go cover 3. Try to cover the space. Have someone everywhere. Make him have to make a big throw. And hopefully, for the love of God, this doesn't come down to our terrible tackling. It goes to a screen. Are you... Oh. I was about to throw... I think that might have been a throwable controller offense if they got in off that. Get a couple first downs here, fellas. Close this game out. Get a big dub. Press the recruits. Blocking. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. They're giving up. They're too tired. They're gassed. Oh, we finished with 179. I don't know. It comes to that point where you try to pad your stats, you get the win. I feel like going for the win is the most important thing. Try to pad when you can, but get the win when you must. And that is what we need to do. You know, if that was an out-of-conference opponent, maybe we almost prioritize the recruiting a little bit. But for how important that one is for us to get across the line, I think we just handled business the way that we did. And it wasn't a bad show. 179 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks for Bob Podolski. Another clean performance. 87 yards and a touchdown. Shannon White, his best performance. Tito Williams got a touchdown. Jaquiz Shack with a nice touchdown. Defensively, we had some good plays. Chambliss continues to be a little bit of a tackle machine. Green and Wilkinson with sacks. Couple drop picks that we're not going to worry about because we're 4-1 and top in the Sun Belt. It's definitely one of those deals where you want it. You get a couple recruits. We got a 76 guard locked up. Again, guard. Might be different positions. 75 wide receiver, 74 safety, 72 corner, 71. So we're getting some guys on the defense side of the ball. Corner D tackle. Oliver got plus 600. Glenn Allen's a big one. Allen and Dan Lloyd are the big two, but they came on visits. Let's see where we're at in terms of the recruiting, and then we'll be able to get out of this one as it shapes up to be a gigantic matchup to kick off the next episode. I mean, looking pretty good for our board here. Medley, Barrett, Patterson, Williams, Battle, Jones, Setzer have all committed. Myers, we made a big-time leap, man. We were 1,000 points off. So we're now second for a fullback. Glenn Allen sitting top right now, but very competitive. Still, you hate seeing that much progress and still be 3 because that usually means he's going to go with the other guy. Oliver, it's probably next week going to get locked in, but Dan Lloyd's the big one, and I'm still worried that it's close. I mean, come on. Who wants to go, with all due respect to the American military. Really? Come on. Right? Come on. We're going to finish up with an upgrade for Mr. Tom Savage, and I think we continue to throw some points here. Honestly, I just want to get the Saban factor here unlocked. Get the instant commits. So we were very close to that, even though we're not getting so much kickbacks as far as our gameplay buffs from Tom Savage. I think everyone can agree that going the scouting route is the most important. But that will do it for today's episode, fellas. Undefeated, couple epic victories. What more can you ask? Back here with the Honey Hunters. I don't know what else to say. I'm still gathering feedback on the best way to maybe do the Patreon. I think I'll have a conclusion about what I want to do to kick off the next episode. But I am leaning towards opening up Patreon supporters to get recruits, to get players, to get I think walk-ons is probably going to be the easiest way. And it'll be a first come, first serve. And I miss you on the first wave, you'll get the next wave, etc., etc. But thank you guys so much. I love this series. I have a blast recording. It's going to be fun to play this all the way up to the new NCAA drops. So I hope you guys are also enjoying it as much as I am playing it. If it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Until next time, with your boy C4 saying peace out, love ya. Have a good one.